Hi guys, my name is Deborah and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. This will be a spoiler-free review, so don't worry, I am keeping all the secrets. I don't intend to give away much of the plot even, because I want everybody to have the experience I had going into the theatre, into the script, even if you're reading the script, without a clue about what's going to happen. So let's get to it, shall we? First I have to say that I am a lover of theatre. I go to as many shows as I can, as often as I can. Living in London, I'm very lucky to get to do that. There's so many opportunities to go to shows and see different plays and musicals and all sorts of performances. And as I am sure you can tell by my time turner Hedwig at the back, I love Harry Potter. I grew up with the books and later the films, but the films were never really my thing. I just still love the books. I reread them all last year and I like to listen to the audiobooks and to just go back to them whenever I'm sad. They just make me really happy every time. So when I heard J.K. Rowling had a new story out, the 8th installment of the series, I was just super excited. Even more excited when I learned it's going to be a play. Ew. I think that there is something really magical about live theatre, no matter what it's about. I think just having people performing in front of you is just really exciting. When it's Harry Potter though, it's just... how can it be better? It's just everything you can hope for. And it was everything I could hope for. I had really, really high expectations, as you would, because just, I mean, I've been waiting for a new story for so many years now. I remember talking to my friends about it as growing up and how much we wanted more Harry Potter, and we finally got it. We finally got it. This is a program. It's a previews program. It might change when after the actual opening night. What I saw Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on the 3rd of July, and it was a preview performance, so they do say things might change and you might not be seeing like the end material. I don't believe much will change, but we'll find out, I suppose. So I won't even be talking to you about the main plot. Yes, that's right, I won't. I went into the theatre without a clue about what was going to happen, and I liked it that way. So I want everybody to have the same experience I did, and that's why I'm just talking to you about the things that caught my eye and that made me cry at the end, because I cry. Yeah. It's really exciting because the story picks up exactly right where J.K. Rowling left it off at the end, well, with the epilogue of book 7. Some of the actual dialogue at the very start of the play is exactly the same as the dialogue in the book, which is really, really exciting. It's a really great way to just bring you in, bring the audiences in, because even when you have a new story, you don't know what to expect, even if you have the same old characters, because you do have new characters as well. You have new elements to the known, established world, and picking up where you left off just makes complete sense from a storytelling point of view, I think, and it just brings you in straight away because you know where you are, you know what's happening. That's all I'm gonna say about the plot. So go see it, or read the script at the end of the month, and then you'll find out more, because I really, really don't want to give away anything. So I have some aspects of the play that I'd like to talk to you about. The first one being the acting and the actors. Wow, everybody, just wow. I loved all of them. I just thought, well, really well cast, really well done. I imagine it must have been hard work to cast such well-established characters, because after 8 films, well, for most people, Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint and Emma Watson are Harry, Ron and Hermione. So it's such a challenge to have new people playing those famous characters, and they did it so well, and it works. The casting just works. for the old characters that are recast now, and for the new characters, just perfect. I can't not mention our famous beloved trio, Harry, Ron and Hermione. All three actors did a perfect job. It was brilliant and I loved every second of it. Jamie Parker's Harry was Harry. He was troubled, he was a bit sarcastic, he moved like Harry, if that makes sense, because it does to me. He moved like Harry. Yeah, I'll keep that. Secondly, Paul Thornley as Ron was just brilliant. He was so funny, he was cracking me up all the time. It was just joke after joke, as Ron does, and all his comments and everything. It was it's a very Ron, as I read him. And my favorite of the three, and now I'll probably butcher her name, I'm really sorry, Noma Miss Winnie. I'm reading from the program because I'm not quite sure how to pronounce her name. She was everything I could hope for from Hermione. I want to be her when I grow up. She was really brilliant. The other special mention goes to Anthony Boyle, who played Scorpius Malfoy. He just stole the scene every time he was on stage. It was brilliant and I want to see more of him. I want to see more plays with that boy. Man, person. Another element I really loved in the play was the soundtrack. You can't have a play with no music. You need music to make it more interesting, to enhance your feelings, to portray characters' feelings at times, and the music in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child does that. The play doesn't lend itself to be its own thing. It is the 8th installment in the Harry Potter series. It requires you, it asks of you to have read the books, or if not, have seen the films, perhaps. But you do need to know the story, and at times I feel like they rely on you knowing the story quite well. And that's when all the fan service comes in, because a lot of it, all the jokes, all the details, I think are very much for us who grew up with Harry Potter, for fans of the books. You have to know your Harry Potter to enjoy this play. That's all I'm saying. Lastly, but not least by any means, is my favorite thing about Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And that is the magic. And I'm not just speaking of the magic that happens on stage, because it does. Magic literally happens on stage. Yes, there is literal magic on stage, which is awesome. I'm talking about what they managed to create. The play is so well executed. Everything just comes together as this one unit, one entity of a play. Even though it's two parts, even though it's two parts, you just feel like it's a continuation. The interval between part 1 and part 2 feels like an intermission. It feels like a long theatre intermission. And they managed to accomplish so much with that play. It's so magical. It just brings you in. It is. Hogwarts is there to welcome you home, and the play is the proof of that. So it might not be a book, and even the script, when you read it, you probably feel like something is missing because the script is only half of it. The magic that happens on stage, and again, not just literal magic, but the world they managed to create on that stage is just breathtaking. I truly believe that if you're a Harry Potter fan, you will leave that play with tears in your eyes, having loved every second of it, like I did. Although it doesn't take me much to cry. I have to say that. The play brings you in from the moment you arrive in the theatre, probably where it got its name from. The Palace Theatre is beautiful inside and out. It looks like a palace. You know, that's probably where it got its name from. I recommend the play 100% to anyone who has the chance to go see it, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan. Overall, I loved it. I loved every second of it, and I can't wait to see it again and read the script, because I'm sure there are lines I missed for some reason, and I'm just really looking forward to having that in my hands. So, if you've seen the play, let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. And please, please, please don't spoil it for anyone. We were kindly asked with lovely badges to keep the secrets, and that's what we'll do. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time. Bye!